Ida for telling my mom and sister the best help they can give is to shut the fuck up. My wife gave birth to our son 6 weeks ago. He's healthy and doing great. My wife is doing okay. Physically, she's pretty much fine, but emotionally, she is fragile right now. She's dealing with some anxiety post-baby, some other mental health problems she had from before pregnancy. She has worked on them in therapy, but the pregnancy and PP hormones have flared up some stuff on her. She's also disappointed she couldn't breastfeed. She didn't try to, but that was in her best interest not to. And her reasons are not something she shares openly, but I'm aware, and so are her family who know her history. But she grew up in a home where the women breastfed, and while they understand, my mom and sister are also very pro-breastfeeding, like militant about it. I warned them before my wife gave birth that they were not to try and pressure her or give her helpful tips about it when it was not happening. They didn't listen to me and brought her some info from a breastfeeding group they're both members of and told her there was zero reason for her not try. This resulted in me telling them to leave. I let the rest of my family stay. They were good. But I told my mom and sister they had ignored my warning, and I gave them a very clear one. They were shocked. They said my wife never expressed a good reason for not being able to. I stated she doesn't need to answer to either of them. They asked a few times after this when they could visit, and I said not until they understand that they cannot cross that boundary that has been set. They brought me into a group call a few days ago and told me they want to come see us. And I asked if they were going to respect the boundary. They told me they just want to help. I told them the best help they can give is to shut the fuck up and be supportive of what she's doing. I said otherwise, their help is not needed and would not be helpful in any way. They accused me of being too harsh and disrespectful in the way I was talking to them, and they feel like they're being punished for looking out for my wife and my son's best interests. I said, they're not doing that. They're doing what they think is best, even after everything I said to them. So they're angry. I told them to shut the fuck up. Atia,